Welcome back to PSYS Tech Byte. This week I want to go under the cover of the PnP Provisioning Service that we recently released as PnP. The PnP Provisioning Service is a provisioning as a service that we released, and you can learn more about it from an end user perspective if you take a look to the video to the PSYS Tech Byte that I released last week, the number 47. From a developer perspective, the PnP Provisioning Service is an Azure Active Directory multi-tenant solution which leverages a bunch of services provided by Microsoft Azure and, of course, a bunch of REST APIs provided by the Microsoft Graph and SharePoint Online. Here you can see the whole list of services. I will not read all of them, but as you can see, it is a quite complex architecture, but because of that, really highly scalable and affordable. When you use the PnP Provisioning Service, you leverage a solution which will be open sourced pretty soon by the PnP community project, so stay tuned to see the inner workings of this solution. In the meantime, let me explain to you how it works from an architectural perspective. So, first of all, we have the provisioning website, which is https://provisioning.sharepointpnp.com. When you log into that site, either using a tenant admin or a site collection admin account, and right now we just only support tenant admin accounts for provisioning tenant-wide level packages and templates, you log in, and through Azure Active Directory, we use the Open Authorization flow and the OpenID Connect flow to authenticate your user account and to get the access token and the refresh token of your account in order to be able to access the Microsoft Graph and the SharePoint REST APIs. For security reasons, we store those information, so the refresh token, in a Key Vault service in Azure, so that when you will request to create a provisioning of a site, we will store in a blob storage queue a request to execute that action, and we will use a job or a function on the other side, which will dequeue the request, will use the refresh token that we store in the Key Vault in a safe and a secure way in the Key Vault, and by using that refresh token, we get a fresh new access token to being able to consume the Microsoft Graph and the REST APIs of SharePoint Online. By doing that, we can create on the fly a site if it is needed, or a hierarchy of sites, and we can provision the PnP provisioning template onto those target sites. Once we are done with this activity, we simply recycle, we get rid of all of the open authorization information that we stored in the Key Vault service to avoid having any sensitive information inside the service. As usual, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it useful and interesting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you next week. Thank you.